Liquefied petroleum gas is a small part of the energy mix, but is relatively expensive. The Commission found that there is limited production of LPG locally, and the current import infrastructure is inadequate and has stifled the uptake of LPG. There are huge barriers of entry to new and small players in the market.
Exclusive agreements be reduced time period to a maximum, not minimum, maximum of 10 years. And that, in fact, a quota of production from refineries should be made available to smaller players, and we have put a quota of a minimum of 10% that all refineries must make available to smaller players. We have acknowledged that this will have to increase over time.
Wasa Guesses, one of the smaller players, says more still needs to be done to lighten their plight, but the report is a step in the right direction.
If you then getting a contract of 2 years because the refinery feels that they are compliant with the minimum, what are you going to do with 2 years? You go raise funding with a 2-year contract, you're not going to get it. Anyway, whether it's a state funding institution like the IDC, UNEF, or a bank, nobody's going to fund a 2-year contract. You need at least 5 years or longer. So if the major wholesalers are being given at least 10 years, why is it not at least 10 years for emerging players as well?
Government has welcomed the report and says it will take steps to make sure the sector is more inclusive.
We will be looking at how to increase the quantity of gas coming into the market and dealing with the practices in the sector that may be inhibiting competition and new players and transformation. It must be that a big part of our job and our focus is to decrease the cost of production and the cost of living. That is at the heart of a successful economy.
Minister Patel says he will be tabling the report to Parliament in the next 10 days. He says the specific recommendations in the report will be discussed in government and with the major players to ensure there is improved competitiveness in the economy and that the sector is more inclusive. Sefako-Musi, SABC News, Pretoria.